Hello, good night. If you notice, my voice is pretty rough and I'm kind of sick. And yesterday, my computer was all crapped up, and I could not record videos yesterday and today. And if you guys notice, I've been on YouTube for 2 weeks only, and I'm recording a bunch of videos and just going ham. And for 2 days, this all these challenges just prop up for no reason. And this is where shit tests come in. And essentially today I'm trying something different. I'm just gonna ramble and I'll probably cough a lot. Just pretend I'm Aaron Clary because I'm gonna cough a lot. And I'm just taping this. I'm just recording this video because what is going on here essentially is the life is throwing me shit tests to see if I really want this. If I really want to record those videos and be on YouTube. And that happens. That happens to me. I'm not gonna say it happens in your life, in everybody's life, but in my life that happens. It happens that really life tests you, and when you try something, life will just throw a bunch of obstacles in your way to see if you're gonna actually give up. And through most of my life, and I'm 29, I always gave up. I always gave in to what life just gave me. They just gave me shit tests, and I just failed them. Of course, if you're listening, if you're hearing like shit tests, you're like, oh, you mean shit test chicks throw at you, and that's also a factor, right? But at the same time, dude, if you actually think about it, like the only objective truth you know about is what happens to you. You don't know what other people think, what other people's intentions are, and honestly, you cannot just listen to them. They won't tell you the truth because most of the time, not even they know what they want. I even made a video about right actions talk more than talk. You cannot just listen to people. So when you hear about shit tests, and I'm telling you, life tests you because it does to me at least. They test me. They test me whenever I'm trying to go one step further and go ahead in my life and evolve. Life is always testing me. Women will test me because, let's say I'm awesome and they feel I'm awesome and they want to see if I'm awesome by testing. And looking at this logic, something even I'm coming up in my life, I'm testing people now because I see my self worth. I have growth in a game, let's say, and I want to test people, and I want to really see what people want, and I really want to know if they're worth my time, they're worth my effort, and that's something I'm doing. And tests are like that, and to pass the test, many times with women, with life, with everything, you just pretend the test doesn't exist. Because passing a test is proving you're above. Generally, you have to prove you're above that test. So if someone is testing you if you're insecure about something, or if you're gonna yell, you're gonna lose your temper. If you don't lose your temper, you're essentially, actually, if you think about, you're essentially ignoring her. And sometimes even dumb guys, they just get really good with women, not because they know women, but because they're dumb. They don't even realize they're being tested. Meanwhile, intelligent, smart guys, just nerds like me, we we really look at details and we try to analyze everything. We try to just get the shit test and try to understand what is going on here. And when we do that, essentially we're failing the shit test. And let's say life. right here when I'm doing these YouTube videos or whatever. There will be a lot of times that I can just stop and think about, oh my god, I'm here for 2 weeks, I'm barely getting any views, and why am I doing this? Oh, if I make a projection or whatever, in 2 or 3 months, I'm going to be doing all this work and not getting any rewards, and why am I doing this? There's sometimes you just gotta plow through it. You can think about. I honestly, when I'm doing this, I'm not even thinking about. All I'm doing really is trying to make my actions really a habit. So I'm trying to making videos on YouTube a habit, and I'm really being as outcome independent as possible. You know, I did day trading and I failed miserably, but I did it for months. So doing everyday day trading and failing a lot nowadays, I see anything going right with my YouTube videos. I see my views going up a little bit. I'm happy. I don't care if they go down. I don't care either. It's like whatever comes, whatever comes. I'm really accepting reality for what it is. And I hope you guys understand that in here with my content, I try to do with reality or with life, with how life is, not with how life should be. We don't deal with shoulds, we deal with what is. Going to my next topic now. Again, life throws shit tests at you all the time, and your life will have ups and downs. And hopefully they will have a lot of ups and downs because dude, in the downs it's when you're going to learn a lot. In the ups, it's just oh god, you're you're enjoying the process. Most people will just go on in their life, in their normal life, doing their 9 to 5 job. They even if they oh my god, they're doctors, they're highly successful programmers. If they sort of don't suffer, they don't test themselves, they don't go through tribulations, they will never be themselves. Again, because even you yourself, you don't know how you react on something bad or good is gonna happen. So when these tests come your way, like what's happening to me right now, where I want to record videos and I supposedly cannot, I gotta plow through them. Yesterday, I just managed to get the computer to work like at 10:30, 11 p.m. and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. I'm like, okay, I need to prioritize here, and unfortunately, the YouTube video is gonna have to go. And today I woke up with this crappy voice, the computer's working, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care. I'm just doing this. I'm just going for it. I'm just pushing it out and throwing my example to the people that are watching and to everything. And again, this is a small act, but a small act that I'm seeing. I'm the most important guy in my life right now. And I'm really seeing that if I really want to do this, if I really want to be on YouTube, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm here to make some money, I'm here to talk to interesting people, and I have my own self-interest. I don't care if people just want to sing kumbaya and be equalitarian and they don't want other people to succeed. I just don't give an ass. But in general, if you're fighting for it, you're going for dreams and you're entrepreneurial, dude, the ups and downs are gonna happen all over, all the time. And the only thing you can control about the ups and downs is how you react to it. If you just react in any ways and just and you just get emotional about everything, you're gonna die at 40 of a heart attack because again, life will keep throwing stuff at you, and really, if you just have a constant life, a stable life, you're gonna get bored. And even if you don't get bored, people around you are gonna get bored, and you're gonna be alone. And I don't know, maybe you're gonna die coughing like me. That's a possibility. That can really happen, you know. So that's the message for ups and downs. I'm pretty sure I gave some message, and there's actually a coherent logic somewhere in there, and I'm sure I'm gonna make a lot of shorts. But ups and downs in life, they happen a lot when you're going to the next level, and when you're going to the next level, the shit tests are gonna happen, and part of the shit tests, really, you're gonna go to the down phases, and when you see you beat out the down phase, you go to the up phase, and of course, in the down phase, you're gonna be quote unquote depressed, but honestly, if you realize, oh, it's just a down phase and it doesn't matter, you can use the depression to your advantage because when you're depressed and you're the lowest in your life, you have nothing to lose. You just plow forward. That's when you go faster. That's when you don't give an ass and you just go. I'm a drill sergeant. You have to be like that and just go forward, never stop. Just keep doing it. Nobody cares about you. Nobody gives a ass. You're depressed. Nobody's gonna stop and suck your dick because you're depressed. So why do you wanna indulge in it? Why do you wanna talk about? Again, and I don't care about you. I don't care about myself either. I don't listen to myself just complain about anything. So really, the ups and downs in life are interesting, and when you're in the ups, just realize it has a limit. Something I have to realize, honestly, sometimes I just wanna reach for the skies, and I'm like Icarus, just fall flat on my face. And when you're in the down phase, that's when you can go beast mode. That's when you have to realize I can be a pussy, I can be a depressed, or I can just stare up and just go ham. And always just going ham. Going now, I know about the shit test, I know about the ups and downs. Honestly, I want to be the third. Of course, I'm referencing the famous day of the turtle and the rabbit. And I want to be the third, dude. I'm not coming, let's say, in this YouTube channel because I'm talking about YouTube channel because you can see it. You can see what's going on, you can see what I'm doing. So, this YouTube channel I started beginning of September. And until now, for 2 weeks, I'm getting 150 views, but I have already 25 videos, something like that. But I want shorts. Shorts don't count. And I have no subscribers. I don't expect just tomorrow to have like 2,000 views, to have like 100 subscribers for no reason in just a day. I actually like this slow pace. Just let's go, let's grind it out. And I get excited by any uptake. And I get obsessed easily about anything, really anything. So I'm obsessed about just increasing the numbers, but not going fast, just going slow and grinding it out. Some people are already commenting some crazy comments for no reason. I'm excited to get the haters. I want the haters in this channel. I'm gonna respond to all the haters in the most incredible fashion because I think it's gonna be funny. I'm just gonna answer like thanking them because they're they're bringing me engagement. That's good. I like it. But I want to be the third. And I'm not saying this only about the YouTube channel. I'm saying this about everything. So if I want to improve in other areas in my life, like be it money, be it women, be it my family, be it my experiences, be it my physique, my muscles, whatever, I always know because our body teaches us already. Our body teaches that If you ever work in the gym, you literally won't be able to sleep in the night. I don't know if you ever experienced that. I did. It sucks. Again, I was always impulsive. I am impulsive. So now trying to be the turtle sucks. I don't know how to do this. Let's see if it works. I even stopped drinking because I'm one of those guys that start drinking and really like and really get excited and just drink a lot. Just F everything up. And I'm like 1 month not drinking. And it's been 10 years that I've been drinking just every week or every 2 weeks, whatever. And my body's actually right now I'm getting sick. I don't know, but I want to be a turtle, and I want this to be a model for me. Just going slowly. Of course, I'm not going slowly in doing things. I'm doing a bunch of videos because I was watching Ryan Stone in that video of his about making YouTube videos, and he said, "Oh, your first 400 YouTube videos, they're gonna suck." So all I did is like, oh, okay, so if I make 2 videos a week, I'm gonna take 3 years to make 400 videos. But if I make one video a day, it's gonna take me a year to improve in this and actually make good videos. So I'm saying, okay, so let's make one video every day and just get better. And again, I'm not doing this expecting people to watch it. Quite the contrary. And I'm realizing the shorts are getting better views and better responses, so I'm gonna make more shorts. God, I hope someone understands these videos. I'm my voice is really rough. All right, don't segue to the next topic really badly. Again, I'm learning. I'm not in the 400 videos yet. I'm getting there. So Andrew Tate, in general, now that we talked about my life and in general my views on how to live, let's go to the world, to the planet, to the soap opera that is going on. And I'm pretty sure most people already heard Andrew Tate, if you actually know this guy. He got banned from YouTube, just like a bunch of other people got banned from YouTube, got banned from social media or whatever. And all I'm gonna say about him first, I I must have listened to like 10 hours of him, and I agree with everything he says. So if you wanna know more about me, know his views, they're kind of like mine. I don't live like him. I don't have Bugattis. I don't have 5 beaches or whatever. But I agree with him, and I think it's hilarious that dude, he's a digital pimp, you know. And I know he was a digital pimp, and then OnlyFans came up and ruined his business. But if you look at his Hustlers University, Andrew Tate is basically a digital pimp for guys, which is actually cooler in my opinion because guys are actually bigger suckers than women and they're more profitable. Hey, this guy is making 50 bucks from 100,000 guys a month. It's like $5 million a month from guys. So that's impressive, dude. And what I think is hilarious is that people are actually saying he was a role model to a bunch of guys, which I believe. I really believe. He's in a sense my role model in a way. And what is hilarious to me is that a digital pimp is a better role model than what the mainstream is offering today. Which role models are they offering today? Nothing. They're offering the woke BS, I don't know, some soy ass guys, just such a pain in the ass. And then this digital pimp comes out of nowhere from Romania, and he's a better role model, and suddenly he's the most Googled guy ever. And I I mean, there's something wrong going on. I know you say it's clown world all the time, and it is. That's sometimes stuff like that just makes me believe that I don't know. Reality is way more absurd than fiction. That's something I'm gonna say a lot. Reality is way more absurd than the fiction, and you can see it again. A digital pimp is a better role model than what the accepted media today offers. Ah, I'm stopping this rhythm. Ah, I'm going to bed. Ah. Anyways, I'm stopping right now. But that's hilarious. I had two other points. No, I'm not care. I don't care. I'm finishing this. And I think this banning is just another point in the, let's call the matrix or whatever, where we're coming to an inflection point. I don't think it's like, oh, we're too woke and now we're going conservative or whatever. But of course, there will be changes in every aspect of our life, culturally, economically, in terms of superpowers, which superpowers are the best. The United States is not going to be a superpower. Uh, for sure, I would say like socio-economically and everything. So what I'm saying right now is, for the next 5 to 10 years, there will be a lot of chaos. I don't like to. I'm not gonna predict what is gonna happen because really doesn't matter. And what would I predict a bunch of BS if I can just watch and see what is going on? So this inflection point I'm talking about, what does that mean to you, to the average guy, to me, the most important person in my life? What does that mean? It means, dude, this is the part where you have to work a lot. I have to work a lot, and we have to be on our game all the time. And when chaos is ensuing, that's when the smart people make money. That's when the stoics. That's when the people that actually don't freak out and realize life happens in cycles. That these guys make the money, and the rest of the sheep that are the headless chicken that will be running around, they don't make the money. But the guys that actually stop and look at the cycles and try to just be calm and look for opportunities, and they are liquid and they are cash flow positive, these guys are the ones that get rich. And the guys that are rich and understand that and get an inflection point like this, these are the guys that get super rich and mega rich. And really, something that I believe in more and more is that there are opportunities everywhere. I don't know if I am more conscious, if I am working more, but I'm realizing there are so many opportunities to work and to make money. And really, there is no excuse for anyone to be poor, for anyone to not be working right now. So that's what I'm talking about, inflection points. That's what I'm talking about, what is happening today. And Andrew Tate is another flag for what's to come. And he's not going anywhere. And if I say so, I think he's gonna play a bigger role later on. I mean, I kind of hope so, actually. And to be honest, dude, ever since the Ukraine war, I've been having so much fun because everything's up in the air. Because before the Ukraine war, we were kind of seeing what was going on with the 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 bug and the Great Reset and all of that and the wokeness and the politically correct and the censorship. And God, it was getting boring. And then now, with all the ships falling, reality crashing in, people again getting weirder and weirder. Dude, it's getting really fun. I'm gonna talk more about my opinion on the world order and what at least I would like to see. But I'm leaving for another video for another week. Now the last topic. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk about it. But let's go. Why feminist movies suck. And I'm really sorry to see Brie Larson as the model for this, because I think she's actually a victim here. Honestly, if you, I've watched an interview of hers with the British interviewer. All the ladies like I don't remember his name right now. I hope some beautiful soul that for some reason watches until now, some guy dying on stream. If you can just Ben Ferguson, and I want to say I don't know. If you watch that interview with Bill Larson and Ben Ferguson, she was a quite lively lady. She was really cool. She was really funny. She was a chick. She was like 19. She was beautiful. She was all vivacious and she was a nice piece of ass and she was great. And then you see her 10 years later and she has no life. And that is really sad. We're not talking about why feminist movies suck. And again, if you observe how that happens, let's like analyze women because feminist movies are made by feminist women. Women are very risk averse, so they will never want to come up with different ideas, new ideas, because there's always a possibility of failure. So they're gonna get an existing idea to get their I don't know their ideology in. So that's the first point. Second point, I think in a way again feminists wanna fail. They don't wanna try hard enough to fail. Because if they make a mediocre movie and everybody criticizes them, they're gonna be the victims. And feminists by nature are victims. They have a victim mindset. If you get my drift. So really, they don't wanna really, go all in, put all the chips in, and then have the possibility of failing, of actually making a movie that sucks. So they prefer to kind of do it. They try to please everybody, but they never will. And then when the movie flops, oh my god, I'm a victim. That's great for them if you actually think about it. And because of the idiots in Hollywood, they are indulging in this crazy idea. That's what's going on, and nobody's happy. The feminists are happy because they never will be happy, and the people watching are not happy because the movies suck. And the people that are paying for these movies to make these movies, they don't like it either because they don't make any money, they lose it. So it's just a cycle of hate that are going on. And I thought about other ideas of why feminist movies suck. I mean, think about it. If you have like a nagging director that is nagging everybody to death, nobody's going to be enjoying. And if the actors don't enjoy it, there's no way to make a good movie. And again, good stories they take risks. they make cool plot twists, they kind of go crazy for no reason, and women are too risk averse, and they want to please everybody because they're social creatures. That's not bad. But to make movies that sucks. I would love to have a woman sell for me. I'd like to have a woman, listen to me and actually talk to me, but not making a movie, not driving. Let's go all in rotation. And I really do say that. I mean, if I'm depending on a chick to drive somewhere and it's a dangerous place, I'm gonna get a guy for it, 100%. Because guys actually take risks, and guys are generally better in motor skills. And whenever you see a chick parking, I've already seen a lot of chicks parking and just scratching their cars. And when the guy drives, it's very hard for that to happen. I don't know why I'm getting caught up with the driving thing, but whatever. I'm learning this. I'm not in the 400 videos yet, so I don't know. And dude, feminist movies, I think they're made to suck. I don't think there'll be a good feminist movie ever. But I honestly hope feminists can one day actually get to make good movies. But I think it's gonna be hard because from the beginning of the movies to now, in general, they were all about the hero's journey, and they were all based on reality, the male reality. And I don't know, like a movie like 50 Shades of Grey. No guy wanted to watch it, but for some reason women like it. So why don't women make more movies like that? Like 50 Shades of Grey. I know they don't like it because they show one side of women's nature that most guys will never see because they're bitches. But I mean, that was a good movie to chicks. The chicks dig and guys don't like. So maybe 50 Shades of Grey is a good, I don't know, feminist movie. It's a very interesting discussion. I don't know. Really don't know. And these are the things for today. I'm done. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys would like to support me, I'm gonna leave my referral link to Rumble on the description below. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this long rambling video. This is the first of many, and I hope my voice improves. And I'm doing this just to prove a point to myself, really. Thank you very much.